Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. This is Captain Kinetic at ngayon gusto kong ituro kung paano gumawa ng flowchart using PowerPoint. Let's get started! Let's get kinetic! Okay, unang tanong, bakit natin kailangan gumawa ng flowchart? This is for us to determine kung okay ba yung process natin. Unang-una, to document our process. Yes, check. But pangalawa, we also want to know or to assess if our process are efficient or effective. And from there, we can improve based on our feedback. Alright? So, let's start. The obvious input. Ano ba dapat yung kailangan nating meron tayo in order for us to create a flowchart? Of course, we have to know the process, right? I mean, without knowing the process, without having the process in mind, you cannot document something that you don't have or you don't know, right? Duh. Next, the essentials. As a designer, the visual aesthetic of anything that we put online or we print on paper is important for me. And that's why I consider the brand colors as essentials. So, kung ikaw ay freelancer and you're designing a flowchart for your client, you have to consider the branding of the client. Kung ikaw ay estudyante or teacher, you can consider your own personal branding. Kunyari, kung ikaw ay masayahing teacher, you use a light and friendly colors, and the same is true if you're a student who is cheerful and friendly. Now for me, because I'm Kinetic Slides, my brand is Kinetic Slides, I'd like to use the three main colors on my logo. So how do we do that? Escape muna tayo sa ating presentation and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, let's color these three circles based on the colors that we see from my logo. Okay, so let's select this. Ayaw niyong ma-select, ha? Okay, let's select this one. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me just ungroup. There you go. Select the first one. Select the first one. And let's go to Shape Fill. Hit the eyedropper tool para mangopya tayo. And as you can see, nag-change yung tip ng color. Depending kung saan natin siya ilalagay. So let's select this thing. Next one, I'd like to change the second circle. Go to Shape Fill again, select eyedropper tool. Let's select the yellow, which is similar to this one. I'm sure for sure if you select this one, hindi siya magiging obvious kasi, duh, it's the background. Let's select the third circle, go to Shape Fill, eyedropper tool, and let's select teal. There you go. Those are my three colors. We can just group them together and place them on our workstation for later. I'm gonna park this thing here, outside the slide. Okay, resume tayo sa ating presentation. So, the essentials. Part of the essentials is the brand colors. Ano ba bang kailangan natin malaman? Yung shapes na gagamitin natin. Alright, I'm a graduate of industrial engineering and we've learned this, how to create process maps or process or flowcharts. And sana maging proud yung alma mater ko sa pagtuturo ko nito. Okay, and there are tons of shapes that you can use to create a flowchart, but I'm gonna show you just the 4 basic shapes that you can use, alright? First shape is the oval. Tama ba? Hubad ba yung pangalan nito? But it looks like this, alright? The next one, to depict a process, you're gonna need to use a rectangle. If you want to depict a decision point, you use a diamond. And if you want to show a document, just use this shape. I don't know what this is called, but it's a curvy rectangle. Alright, so I'm going to show you a flowchart that I just created and gayahin lang natin siya. Alright, okay. So this is the process of me in acquiring whenever I have a lead or a client in mind. Mag-start siya sa prospecting and mag-end siya sa pagpo-post on LinkedIn and Facebook. Okay? As you can see, kung gusto kong i-define yung process, here's one thing that you can do. You can number the specific process and then take the use this space or any space on your slide to further drill down the steps. Okay? So simulan na natin. Let's move out from our presentation mode and go to slide 6. Okay, just for us to make this tutorial easier and faster, let me just copy this thing and then paste it here. Oh no, iba yung nakopya. Again, copy slide 5, paste it to slide 6, and paste it as a picture. Now you have this thing. Let's just enlarge this thing. At para hindi natin siya matouch mamaya habang tayo ay gumagawa ng maraming shapes dito at magta-type ng kung ano-ano, gawin nating background itong image na to. How will we do that? Just select it and then cut right click, go to format background, select picture or text fill, and then hit clipboard. So, importante yung pagka-copy before natin siya gawin. Right? So now, hindi ko na siya masaselect. Wala nang sagabal. Okay? Let's start doing or redoing this process chart, starting with the title. Starting with the start. Come on. Start. Mali spelling. Start. Okay, let me just format this thing. It's recommended that you format the first shape that you created para i-duplicate na lang natin siya and change natin yung shape niya mamaya. Pwede yun, guys. Okay, let me remove the outline. The font size that I'm going to use is 12, I think. Yep, there you go. There you go. Centered, yes. And let's right-click. Let's remove the text margins on this shape. How do we do that? Go to text, select the text box, and input 0 on all sides. Also, we need to uncheck this thing para hindi mag-wrap yung mga text. Alright, let's close it. And we can now duplicate this formatted shape by hitting Control-Shift and dragging this thing down. Okay, palitan natin ng prospecting, which is the first process. Now, since this is an oval, okay, how do we change the shape of this oval? Just select it, go to Shape Format, Edit Shape, and Change Shape. Palitan natin ng rectangle kasi process itong prospecting na to. It's a process. Let's just make sure that it's wide enough. And then reposition it a bit, and we're done. Let's do it for the connection request. Oops, I think the font that I use are too big for this process, so let's just make it 10. Alrighty, cool. Next process. Whenever you're moving this, make sure you hit shift so that it will stay on the same horizontal position. Otherwise, magugulo siya. Okay? So whenever you duplicate it, make sure that you hit the shift also. So Control, Shift, and then drag. Next process, it's called Establish or Build Relationship. Okay, ibaba natin yung relationship. Good. Okay, now it's time for us to create our very first decision box. How do we do that? Control Shift, drag it down. What's the decision that we need to make? It's prospect booked. Prospect booked. Of course, dapat may question mark yan because it's a question decision, right? Go to Shape Fill while it is selected. Edit shape and then change shape to diamond. Let's find this diamond right here. Decision. See? Decision. Even PowerPoint knows it. Okay, let me just make this thing a bit bigger. All right. Cool. Good. Next one is we need to schedule a call. Schedule a call. Make this thing a bit shorter. Next one, the discovery call. Discovery call. You know what discovery call is? Sa mga hindi po galing sa freelance movement tribe, ito po yung moment kung saan kinakausap namin yung prospect namin to see if we are a good fit or not. Kasi hindi lahat ng clients ay aming kinukuha. Or we don't work with all of the clients. We determine it based on our criteria. Next one, we have to ask, is the client fit for us, for the company? If yes, we proceed crafting the proposal. All right, let's just use this thing. Craft proposal. All right, what is the shape that we need to do? Because a proposal is a document, let's use a document shape. And the document shape is something that looks like this. Go ahead and select it and then go to Shape Format, Edit Shape, Change Shape, and then let's look for that document thing. Oh, document. PowerPoint is so powerful, bruh. Make it a bit shorter. Okay, that's good, mate. Let's duplicate it and then change the text. What is this thing? It's send proposal. Of course, once you crafted the proposal, it's time for you to send, but make sure that it's the same shape as the process. Cool. Awesome. All right. Next decision point is Client buys, bumili ba yung kliyente? Kung hindi, edi mag-negotiate. Nego, nego, nego. Parang kanta yun, negotiate. Negotiate? Okay. All right. Let me just make this thing a bit smaller. You know? Okay. Cool. You good, bro? Okay. Next process is onboarding, meaning pag nagbayad na siya, let's hop on another call to discuss the details of the project, submission of inputs, meaning the things that our company, Kinetic Slide, needs in order for us to create an output, right? Pilot slides design. Because our company is a presentation design company, we do pilot slides, meaning these are the mock-ups that we show our clients to show our design in action. Okay, these are just 6 to 7 slides. Pilot slide submission. All right, redesign. Okay, after submission, of course, there's a question again, right? Uh, approved or not approved or disapproved. No, if it's no, if it is unapproved or disapproved, we need to submit. Oh, okay. It should have another process in here. So redesign. After redesign, we need to, oh no, it's here actually. Redesign up to 3 times. 3 times. My voice is shaking. 3 times. Up to 3 times. Cool. Why do we say up to 3 times? Meaning, kapag pang-apat na beses na yan or pangatlong beses na yan at hindi pa rin nila gusto, ay maghanap na kayo ng gagawa ng slide ninyo. Meaning, magulo sila kausap. Okay? Or, baka rin naman, hindi rin naman naiintindihan talaga ang gusto nila. Let's be fair. Alright, after, kung sakaling approve naman siya, what happens next? Design the rest of the slides. Design the rest of the slides. Rest of the slides. Let's bring this down a bit. Okay. Another decision, kapag tumibok ang puso, package with revision. Kapag bumili sila, in-avail nila yung may revision, package with revision. Oh, my goodness, what's wrong? Okay. Package with revision, kapag yung binili nila is may revision, because we actually gave them 3 options. Yung first option, walang revision. 2 and 3 options, may revisions with different numbers. Okay. Kapag merong revision, of course, i-redesign namin siya. Redesign slides. Kapag wala naman siya, final submit. Final submit. Submission. Okay. Next thing is we need to create social media graphics from the slides. This is for our promotional items. Oh, you might be asking, paano kung ayaw ng client na mag-promote? Hindi. We usually sign an NDA, meaning a non-disclosure agreement, meaning we don't say anything about this project to anyone for a span of years or months. But we usually don't do NDA. I mean, these are not like top secret projects. We're not working on top secret top secret projects. Oh, so it's okay. Create social media graphics from the media graphics from project. Okay, let's hit this thing so that it's gonna be a next from the project social media graphic. Oh no, why can't I do it, brah? Oh, okay, cool. Because this is a document, right? Whenever you create a social media content, that's a document, right? So make it a document. Is my logic good? Oh, please don't forsake me, alma mater. Let's just do it. Cool. Next one is to create or to post it on LinkedIn. Post on LinkedIn and what's that? LinkedIn and Facebook. Because those are my two or our two social media platforms. Is it post? Post on LinkedIn? Oh no, this is supposed to be engage with the audience. Okay, engage with the audience, meaning if someone commented on that post, we will need to talk to them so that, the algorithm thing. Lastly, it's the end. And we're done. Oh no, we're not yet done. We're not yet done with the arrows. Okay, guys, you need to make sure that whenever you're starting to put arrows, before you start to put arrows, make sure that all these things are aligned so that the arrows will be exactly at the center. Get it? Okay, if you don't get it, I'm gonna show it to you. F4, F4. All right, let's take this thing. I don't like how this looks, so let's just go ahead and change a bit of it. I'm gonna make the color black and the end arrow size to be this open arrow. Make it a bit smaller. That's it, guys. Okay, why is my accent changing? I know, I don't know. I just watched a dog show and the accent is Australian accent. That's probably why. I'm not good at imitating accents. So let me just copy and paste it right here, all the way, all the way, all the way. Let me do it right this, like this. See, that's what I meant when I say straight, right? They fall on the same horizontal place. Okay, so if you want to create a this kind of arrow that has corners on it, make sure to select this thing. Okay, select and then select here. Make this thing extended up to here. And let's copy the format of this guy right here. Go to home. With it being selected, hit on the format painter and then hit the line that we just added. Okay, now they have the same properties. Select this thing and click Control Shift to duplicate and then drag it all the way down. Not all the way. Okay. This one goes here. Okay, guys, the reason why I said you need to know your process for you to document it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be messy. Or the best practice in order for you to create a flowchart like this is to first do a draft on a paper so that you can identify which area each of these elements can fall to or can be laid to. I just wanted to make this thing a different color, the start and the end. So let me select them, go to shape fill and select the eyedropper tool and select this guy right here. Okay. Also this one, I wanted to make them black, black, black. Select them all, go to shape fill and eyedropper tool and select this dark gray. Oh, it's dark gray, not even black, bro. Also, this document, I want to make it a bit darker. So select it. It's actually the color. Oh my gosh. The color that I'm using right now. But I want to make it darker. So go to more fill and drag this tiny arrow a bit and make it a bit darker. Perfecto, perfecto. Alrighty. Now you notice that there's some annotations in here, right? Nope, I did the wrong thing. We should make a circular text box. And I'm gonna make this my next favorite font, which is Gotham Black, right? Okay. Get rid of this outline and put it right here. Meaning, if I wanted to annotate something, I wanted to emphasize or to talk about more the process of prospecting, I'm gonna talk about them on this area. That's how you see it. We don't need to do it, right? Do we? I mean, it's self-explanatory. Now, maybe the only thing that I need to teach you is to how to do this, cool minimalist table. These are actually tables. So let's just insert. We don't need the header row, the branded rows, just like that. Remove all the current outlines and make it white. Okay. And let's select the first row and put some borders on it. The border is just half point and it's dotted, obviously. And the color that I want to use is this black or dark gray. Select the bottom border and now you have it. Select the second row, select the border again and again and again and again. And that's how you create a table that looks like that. All right, let me just remove the outline, format background, make it solid, and then white. Okay. Or one thing more, I think I forget to mention that we need to, put this text, yes or no text, on every decision box. That's it, guys. That's how you create something like this. Hey, if you're new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe if you wanted to know more about how to use PowerPoint for your school, for your class, if you're a student, or if you wanted to leverage PowerPoint for you to gain some dollars. We also have a Facebook page called the PowerPoint Superheroes. It's an exclusive group where I teach aspiring Filipino freelancers how to leverage their PowerPoint skills to gain dollars while working at the comfort of their homes. Have a nice day. Stay awesome.